Falling in love for the right purpose. Falling in love. Falling in love.
Hi guys, for those of you who don't know us, my name's Alvina.
I'm Devin.
And we are the founders of Remember the Babies. So before we get into what Remember the Babies is about, we just want to tell you about us, how we got together. So I was like, let me call my favorite cousin and tell him I'm trying to slide in one of his friend's DMs. I was in a relationship at the time too, so it was a little awkward, and so was he. He relayed the message, but Red wasn't really interested. He thought I was like this little ratchet girl. He really didn't know me.
Super.
No.
Super ratchet.
So then, fast forward, we were still like around each other because of my favorite cousin. He would flirt with me and do all this super cute fun stuff, but I would just ignore him because once I got to know him, my cousin wasn't the best type of man to women, so he wasn't the best pick out the litter, so I didn't want to. I was like, nah. Fast forward to 2013. I happened to get sick before my birthday, which I always get sick because it's January, so it's wintertime, the seasons change, and I happened to catch the flu. So if you ever had the flu, you know it's like the worst. He had happened to hit me up and was like, oh, you have the flu, you don't really feel good, let me bring you soup. So I'm like, okay, why not? I was single at the time. So he brought me soup and he asked me.
We were single at the time.
We were single at the time. So he happened to bring me soup and he asked me to stay the night. And then from there, it just softened my heart for him because he brought me that soup, I was like, all right. So
let me ask something. I didn't ask. She kind of forced me to stay the night.
No. You wanted to ask you to stay the night?
Yeah.
Or you asked me?
Forced me to stay the night.
Okay.
I said, do you want me to stay the night? Her exact words were, since when do you have to ask to stay the night? Basically saying, you not going nowhere.
So we hit it off since then. I happened to be on birth control for like a while, even 2 years into our relationship. Red already has a son, which I love to death, little Red. So by that second year, we figured we wanted kids. So I got off birth control for about that second year. I got off, started going to the doctor, trying to see like what I needed to do, what he needed to do so we can have a healthy baby. After a year, I wasn't even pregnant. Like nothing was happening. So this for 3 years in, nothing was happening. By the 4th year, we went to go see a specialist. The specialist basically told me like, Alvina, nothing's wrong with you, but we're gonna go ahead and check Red's sperm and my uterus, basically. So we did all these testing. I passed with flying colors. Red passed with flying colors, which I knew he would because he already had a son. So the doctor was like, we can do IVF, but it'd be $30,000. And since you're so young, I don't want you to waste your money on it. So we decided, let's just see if it happens. If it happens, it happens. I was stressing about it because I just felt like it's just not gonna happen for me. He wasn't really too worried about it, but finally it happened. I got pregnant February 2018. We found out. He knew I was already pregnant. I didn't know. And the story behind that is I made him a sandwich for dinner and he was complaining about it like super good. And we joke a lot. He was talking so bad about this sandwich and I just started crying. And I'm not a crier. Like, I'm a fighter. So he was like, oh my God, you're pregnant. And I've taken so many pregnancy tests, I didn't want to take another one. Like, I'm like, he was like, you didn't take a pregnancy test. And I'm like, no, because I've always seen them, they're negative. They put me like in the worst mood when I see that they're negative. They just put me down. So he went to go get one. I took one and it was positive. I did not believe it. January 31st, it was positive. So February 1st, we were happening to go on the Super Bowl cruise. So he was like, hey, you need to go to the doctor. Let's make sure, let's just be on point so you're not drinking and having too much fun going crazy. Like, okay, so I go to the doctor, they confirm it. Happiest day of our lives. Go on the Super Bowl cruise, have so much fun.
I had so much fun. She was stuck in the cabin the whole cruise. Motion sickness.
I was really sick. I would never go back on the cruise. So when we came back, I had my second doctor's appointment, a follow-up. They went ahead and did an ultrasound. It was up and down roller coaster. So that first ultrasound, they said that the sac was empty. And that some women can have empty sacs with no baby, but it could be too early. So left the doctor's office crying. Red was like, don't worry about it. When we go back next week, the baby's gonna be there. It'll be good. It's like, okay. So we went to the movies, went on about our day. I tried not to think about it. in that time frame, we both ended up telling like our parents and our friends like, I'm pregnant, because all of our family wants us to be pregnant so bad because everybody else has kids. Our friends all have kids. Like, we're the only ones without. So we went back that week and there was a heartbeat. So everything was good until the end of the appointment. The heartbeat was flickering. So the doctor suggested that I come back in 2 weeks because they wanted to prepare for a miscarriage. So in my mind, I was up and down about it. I'm like, well, at first y'all told me I had an empty sac and I had a baby. Second, it'll probably be a strong heartbeat because I know I'm strong and I know Red's strong. So we'll be fine. We went back in 2 weeks. Baby has no heartbeat. So we lost our child. So we went back in 2 weeks. The doctor was really compassionate. She basically told us, like, you have an option, Alvina. You can either do a D&C, that's where the doctor goes in, scrapes the baby out, and we're done with it, or I can pass it naturally. They wanted us to make a decision within a week. In that week time, when I came back, she would let me do another ultrasound because she knew that I still didn't believe it. But in that week, I really knew, like, it was done. That week, I was so hard on Red. I don't know how he's still with me. I just, I didn't know how to cope with it, accept everything. I just feel like he didn't understand me. He isn't a woman. So I'm carrying around this dead child. So in a way, I was jealous. Like, you have a child. Like, you can live your life. Like, it'll be fine if I can't have kids because you already have one. I said so many mean things, which I apologize for later. I just didn't know how to cope. And I know a lot of women don't know how to cope. I just want to be here for all women. I just want to be here just to support you guys. And even with Red now, knowing what I know then, like, he needed me too, and I just really couldn't be there for him like he needed me, just because I was going through my own emotional stuff.
I mean, as a man, I was raised to always not show emotion, basically keep everything in, be there for the woman you love. And in that time frame, that's what I was trying to do. No matter all the bad things she was saying, she didn't see the hurt. Even after that appointment, I went outside and cried. I even called off work. I didn't show her that because I didn't want her to see me weak at that time. So I basically kept it all in. Let her say all the things. I understand why she felt the way she felt because I didn't show any emotion. I never showed her that because I didn't want her to see me hurt. But as a man, I'm telling you guys should also show your woman that you're hurt. She won't think that, oh, well, he's just over it.
And that's exactly how I felt. I felt like alone. He didn't really care. Even though I know he cared about me and he loves me, like, I just felt like super by myself. And then I also felt like I was defective. Like, there was something wrong with me. Like, what did I do that's so wrong? I'm so good to people and I do all these amazing things, but I can't bear his child. Like, does that make him look at me a certain way? It's just one of my dreams to eventually bear his child.
Communication is key. Always tell your loved one how you feel. Good, bad, or wrong.
Yes, I agree. Because we hear now, like, as talking to other people that have miscarriage, stillbirth, or infant loss, like, they break up, they split, they're done. Like, it takes a toll on your relationship, and don't let it. It's just something we've conquered together that's made us stronger. Our communications, it wasn't off, but it's got way better now. Everything happens for a reason. Remember the babies is us breaking the silence surrounding miscarriage, stillbirth, and infant loss. So we just want to break that silence, and we want you guys to help us. And what we do is not so much of support groups, but we host events that are like support groups for us. We invite people from all over them. We have Baby Lost Mother's Day. We have
Father's Day flag football game.
It's a charity event. We get all the dads out. It's super fun. And then in October, we have our 5K run coming up, which we're running for the babies that never got the